and that's the face card on my wrist.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. About ready to get this one started. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Minneapolis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On second down, here's McCarthy. The sideline pulled in by Addison. 17 yards on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. Again, it's Jones. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Chandler now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Digs on the reception. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 6. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They're trying to run for the 1st down with Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Desmond King. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will score. Joe Mixon Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Chandler now to return it.
Ty Chandler on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First and 10. On the handoff, Jones. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They run it once more with Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. To the air on third down is McCarthy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On the give, it's Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down. Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second down and 8. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. but anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Second and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw, Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
And the Texans first down.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Pierce. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? A throw left side finds Dell. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Take Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans keep rolling right along. 38-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This one caught at the 4. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. And it sets up 4th down.
think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Give, running right. It is Mixon. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll run with Mixon. Up the sideline to the 40. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Houston.
And the Texans first down.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.